Hey everybody, happy Homebrew Wednesday. Iowa Carver here. Hope everyone's doing great out there. So what's going on? This last Saturday, I brewed. I did the Northern Brewer. What do they call it? The Smashing Pumpkin Boil in a Bag kit. So that essentially is an all grain boil in a bag, and you end up with about 3 gallons. So I did that on Saturday. I do have some footage that I'll show you here in a second, but it's in fermentation now. So now I did add. What I did is I added two, I don't know what they were, 12 ounce, 16 ounce, 15 ounce maybe. It's approximately, uh, you know, another 30, 30 some ounces of raw pumpkin to it. So, and what I did is I added that to the boil. I kind of wish now I added it to the mash. I know it's kind of a pain in the ass for to do that for brewers in the mash, but with a brew in a bag, it's probably even not that big of an issue. But anyway, it looks good. It smells good. It doesn't smell real, because I just used the spice that came with it. You get a teaspoon of a mix of spices, and that's all I used, and I don't smell an awful lot of spice coming off of it, but we'll just see. But anyway, why don't we go take a look at that right now?
Hey everybody, it's Iowa Carver here, and it's brew day. Today we are going to do the Smashing Pumpkin Boil in a Bag kit from Northern Brewer. Here's all the goods. It uses cluster hops. This is a 3-gallon brew in the bag. I will be adding 2 cans of real pumpkin, just raw pumpkin, no spices, to the boil. I think I'm just going to add it to the boil. And yeah, so hopefully it'll be a good brew day. We'll see you later. Hey everybody, we're back, and as you can see, I've started doughing in. I actually got all the grain in, and we're still a little bit high on the mash temp. I need to get it down about 2 to 3 degrees. Ideally I want it about 152, and we're right at 154 to 155 right now, so I want it to come down at least 2 more degrees, and then we'll put the lid on it. As you can see, I've removed it from the stove, and then I'll put the wrap on it. So we'll be back in a few. Alright everybody, as you can see, we have doughed in, and we have begun the saccharization rest for 75 minutes. And basically I've wrapped it in an old camping sleeping bag, insulated sleeping bag, and then put a big quilt on top of it, and that will hold that pretty close to my desired 152 for the entire 75 minutes. So we will see you when the boil begins. Hey everybody, we're back, and as you can see now, we have started the lautering process. I have pulled the bag up and put underneath of it the heavy duty pasta strainer, which, you almost have to have something pretty heavy duty like this, because these grain bags can get pretty heavy. This thing, I'd be lost without it. But so anyway, we'll probably over the next another 5 minutes, I've already turned on the the heat to start the boil, but we'll finish the lautering and I'll be back when the boil starts. Hey everybody, we're back. So we're finished the lautering process. I'm about to stick my story stick in here and see where we're at. Yeah, we're a little bit, we're looking for about a 4-gallon volume after the lautering, and about a gallon strong. Part of that's due to the extra pumpkin that I added. So what I'll probably do is add some time on the boil. I'll just kind of monitor that and see. I want to, this is a 3-gallon batch, so I'll probably do it, boil down to where we're somewhere in the 3.5 to 3.75 gallon area to allow for some true loss and what have you. I'm also, due to the fact that the pumpkin has a lot of water and stuff in it, and possibly watering down the wort a little bit, I will add at least a cup of DME to this in the end, so we won't lose any of the I want to hit right around 5% on the gravity. So anyway, we'll be back. Hey everybody, well, we're back and we're on the boil now. It's boiling pretty good here due to the higher boil volume than what I really wanted. I'm not going to dial. I usually dial back the boil a little bit, the heaviness of the rolling boil, but I don't think I'll do that this time. And I'm also going to wait, because I'm probably going to add 15 minutes, or I am going to add 15 minutes to the boil time. I think I'll wait to add the hop addition for another 15 minutes. That way it won't get too bitter. I just want to make sure that I don't get it over bittered. So anyway, we'll be back. Hey everybody, we're back, and now we're going to do the first and only hop addition, which is 3/4 of an ounce of cluster. As you can see, it's just a really nice, perfect color for a pumpkin beer. I'm sure that the pumpkin helped with that, as well as the Munich malt that's in here. So, yep, we'll be back in when the final additions. See you later. So here we are, guys. We are done. Basically, I did a 90-minute boil to get it down to 4 gallons. A little higher than what I wanted, but in the end, I did due to a little bit more boil volume. I did add a cup of DME. 90-minute boil, and then at flame out, I added the spices per the instructions. So. Yeah, well, let's and now I just covered the pot. I do not do a cool down wort chill or anything like that. I will let this sit overnight, and first thing in the morning I will rack it to a fermenter, and we'll pitch the yeast then and begin fermentation. Thanks for watching.
Hey everybody, so yeah, I got through the brew day and everything. I ended up with a little bit more volume than I wanted. Boil volume I was looking for. Well, I ended up with a little bit over 5. So I needed to boil down. So I did a 90-minute boil on this, and I boiled it down to about 4. I really missed the volume. I need to really adjust the. Those kits, they tell you to use 5.5 gallons of water for a 3-gallon batch, and I'm finding that it's just too much. I need to take that probably down to about 4.5. So I'm going to make that adjustment in my when I'm doing those. Plus, do it within my the recipes that I might come up with and use on my Beersmith. So anyway, it's looking good. And here, why don't we go look and take a look at it in the fermenter?
Hey everybody, Iowa Carver here, back. Just giving a look at the there's the temperature controller. It shows the pumpkin beer is sitting at about 67.5. It goes from there to about 68.5. So I think I pretty much got the fermentation under wraps. There's a picture of her bubbling away. Nice krausen on it. So she should turn out fine. Let's hope so anyway. Good. And we'll talk to you later.
Hey everybody, we're back. So it's looking good. I really am enjoying having that temperature controlled fridge and everything. I mean, that's just making my life a lot easier. So I am going to be going off, and I was watching the basic brewing guys, and they've been doing stuff in a 3-gallon water bottle deal, and I'm gonna pick me up at least one of those. I've been using for my small batches the beer, Mr. Beer, and I just finding I don't like those. I don't like, you can't see in. I like being able to see. I don't use buckets because I like being able to see in. Even though the bucket is better because you can put an airlock on top, and I like having an airlock on top and seeing it working away. But anyway, that's just a personal preference thing. But anyway, well, that's about it for today, guys. I don't really have anything else. I appreciate all you subscribers and appreciate all the comments and likes, and sorry about that. I'm getting over a cold. But anyway, happy Homebrew Wednesday, everybody. We'll see you next week.